Listen.
Not really be. I was just about to say you ain't had to play the whole intro now.
I am weak.
Look.
I was like, wait. I was like, why you playing the original panel intro?
Listen. If this is the whether you like it or not panel, it's the whether you like it or not panel now. Listen.
Okay, this is a sub panel.
We have to keep it uniform. Uniformity. Okay, one band, one sound. Okay,
one band, one
sound. So anyway, okay. Happy Thursday. Listen, I apologize, y'all. We were supposed to do the panel last night. For those of you who were in my live, know that I was like, oh shoot, I forgot, and then I had to call JoJo and T, and we decided to do it tonight. So we are here. We are here. We are here. So how you guys doing? How did y'all feel about this week's episode of Heart and Hustle, season 2, episode 2?
I was thoroughly entertained. Looks like we have a new villain in the group, and that is Labrina. Because
yes, Labrina definitely is giving villain T so far. Okay, so far. T, what you think?
It was a cute episode. But Labrie, we got to talk, honey.
Listen, okay, we have to talk. Labrie, we definitely have to talk because I really don't want to feel that way. But after this week's episode, I'm just Labrie. So last week we said that what she did was a violation of girl code, but
it was.
This week we start off with the conversation, and the conversation extended further. And if last week was a violation of the code, this week was like extra violation of the code, in my opinion, because it was like a whole conversation with Josh, where Josh even went into how, you know, she wasn't that he didn't just cheat, that Elena cheated as well. And now, did y'all peep when they were like, when Willie asked, he was like, so she cheated? And he was like, well, I mean, I'm not going to say that she cheated. I'm going to just say that I saw her phone, and it's just some things you can't unsee. So basically, you don't have no proof that she cheated. You have proof that maybe she had inappropriate conversations or something.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
But let me
Which annoyed me, because don't try to make it seem like it's something that is not, to try to get the heat off of you. Either you saw it and there's proof of it, or you did.
And let me ask y'all this. I mean, relationship wise, and I'm not defending bad behavior is bad behavior. When you're in a relationship, bad behavior is bad behavior. But when things are not well, when you and your significant other are going through some things and things are not well, for him to say, well, this has happened within the last year, but if that's when y'all were going through y'all problems, maybe she was entertaining conversations from other men. Like at one point, didn't he move out the house? You know what I'm saying? So I don't even think that's a fair comparison if y'all were going through marital issues. I'm not saying, I'm not defending or justifying, but I don't think it's a fair comparison.
It's not.
I mean, would y'all agree or disagree? I don't know.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
Somebody said, did y'all see Labrina's story? What did it say? Because I didn't see it. Yeah, tell us what it, because people put, you know, stories are only good for 24 hours, child. If we missed it, we missed it. So tell us what she said. Tell us what she said.
What's up?
Yeah. But yeah, tell us, give it to us. Bring us the tea now. Bring us the tea. I
was like I said last week, it was so inappropriate for Labrina to be in this conversation as Josh was talking. Because like you said, there's his side, there's her side, and there's the truth, right?
Right,
but
right.
Being in this group, and because, you know, granted, you don't have to be friends with Elena, but being in this group of women, you should just really stay out of that conversation. It was inappropriate for you to give your opinion and your 2 cents. You let them men talk about it.
Right, right. Like I said, if the men had gone outside or down in the man cave and had this conversation, it was just the 2 of them, I wouldn't even felt no kind of way about it, because you know, we know on these shows they encourage the husbands, boyfriends, whatever, they encourage them to have dialogue and do things together. So I wouldn't even felt no kind of way about that. But for you to be up in the mix and then you was adding your 2 cents to it. Oh wow, yeah, no, girl, no, abort mission, abort mission, ma'am. That is not going to end well. It's not going to end well.
Absolutely, I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Anything else from this first conversation, this first scene y'all want to add?
No.
Like I said, it was disappointing, but teach his own.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. It says she's pissed at Alana. Is it Elena or Alana? She's pissed at Elena and shows screenshots and talked cash crap. Oh, Millie Sean did a video on it. Is this recent? Hold on, let me go on over to Labrina. I think I follow Labrina. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see what Labrina done said. Is this recent? Is this recent?
Because what the hell is she pissed at Elena for?
Right.
Right. What did Elena do? Let's see. Let's see if it's on her recent story. It's probably something she did like okay, here go Labrina. Okay, hold on. Oh nope, this ain't. I don't see it. I'm thinking. Oh, this her right here. Okay. I don't see nothing. Well, I take your word for it. I just wanted to see what she said, so I could. I'll go see what Millie Chan got it. I'll go watch Millie Chan's video. Shout out to Millie Chan. It was this morning. Millie Chan did a video this morning. Oh, all right. Well, let's keep going. I'm gonna try to find it. I thought I was following her, but it's not coming up. So I'll keep looking for it. But I know I can find it on Millie Chan. Millie Chan won't have a problem with me talking about it. So the next scene was a work scene. It was Elena doing makeup for Adrian Peterson for his wife. I don't know if y'all know who Adrian Peterson is.
Girl, if they don't play for the Steelers, I don't know him.
He don't. First of all, he retired. He ain't played for nobody in a while. So
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jojo, do you know who Adrian Peterson is?
I watch basketball more than football. So
okay. Well, it don't even matter. But that's, I guess it was a work scene, and it was to show that she has these celebrity clients. I didn't even know that Adrian Peterson lived in Texas. I mean, maybe that's where he's from. I don't know.
He's a former football player, huh? NFL player.
He is a former football player.
Got you.
I love y'all.
Girl, we gassed the fuck, child. Like,
look, I was gonna say y'all so gay. I love y'all.
Look, I literally do not watch NFL like that. I watch basketball and other sports, but not NFL.
I'm just messing with y'all. I'm just messing with y'all. But yeah, and basically she was just telling Elena, I see something in you. You're different. You look lighter. And she was like, I do, I am lighter. I'm happy. And that was pretty much what it was. I mean, it wasn't too much more there. I don't know if I need to get at the T-Wave or if it's anything more y'all want to add to that.
Nah, it wasn't much to it. I'm glad that Elena do got somebody that she could talk to. She seemed comfortable enough to open up to her, so I noticed that.
Okay, so we're gonna give it the T-Wave and we're gonna keep it going. All right. All right. So the next scene was again a scene that I thought was very messy. We had Labrina, or was that the next scene? Well, Labrina and Mimi down to the spa. And I felt like Labrina couldn't get there fast enough to tell Mimi about her conversation with Josh and what Josh had to say. Like I felt like she couldn't get there fast enough. And I just thought I felt like that was really messy. And I even felt like she sort of put 20 on 10 because she was saying, I mean, and y'all can refresh my memory because if maybe he said it and I missed it, but she was like, and he didn't even want that lifestyle. That was the lifestyle that she wanted, and he didn't even want that lifestyle. And I'm like, I don't remember him saying that part. I remember him saying that during COVID. Right. I remember that during COVID, he was saying that everything was shut down and he was worried about how they were going to maintain their livelihood. And he felt kind of desperate to, do something, which is kind of why he did it. But I don't remember him basically making it seem like, oh, I was just trying to maintain the lifestyle because that's what she wanted. I don't remember that part. Do
I don't
y'all?
remember that part either. And if he didn't want that lifestyle, then he wouldn't have wearing out damn fucked over the church's money.
Oh,
Thanks.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Um, but I will
I
say,
feel like,
go ahead.
go ahead.
I will say I did agree with Manira on one thing when she said that to her, it sounds like they got married way too quickly, way too young. And now that they're both adults, like they're like drifting apart from one another. I did agree with her when she said that because that is what it is. I don't feel as though she really wanted it. And we all know that Josh really didn't want it. And I think, in my opinion, they still wanted to be married and hold on to that because that's what they're used to, like a lot of people do. A lot of people just like, I'm used to you. So I just stay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, they did marry young. I feel like that they had, so as they get older, they're trying to they're growing and their experiences are different. Their interests change over time.
I agree 100%. I feel like we just need to normalize that sometimes people just grow apart. I mean, that I know like my parents' generation and certainly my grandparents' generation was very much of the till death do us part. We're gonna make it work, we're gonna hang in there. But I think it's okay for us to normalize that people just grow apart sometimes. Sometimes they just grow apart. And I think this is really what happened with them. And yes, there were things that might have caused it, but would it have probably happened anyway? Maybe, maybe not. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I
But
think it would have happened anyway.
I think it would have happened anyway too. Now, what I do find interesting is Labrie. I mean, not Labrie. He got me calling her Labrie. Mimi. I feel like Mimi knew that Labrina had sort of violated because you could tell by the way she was talking, like, "Ooh, like like you talk to him, like, oh, like." I feel like she was a little uncomfortable, and I mean, she obviously participated in the conversation, but I felt like she was a little uncomfortable in the conversation. I don't
Me
know.
too. Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
I
I
picked
can
up on
see
that
that. She
vibe.
didn't. Yeah, she did not look comfortable at all. Like I said, because Labrina doing too much. Like, ma'am, mind your business. Stay out of these people's business.
Right, because the
Mm-hmm.
minute that something happened between you and William, oh baby, they mouths gonna be all in it, and I want to hear that from
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Somebody just sent me a message. I thought it was about this. Yeah. So that was pretty much all with that. Anything more with that scene before we move on to the next one?
Nah, we
you.
can
Nah,
move.
not really.
Baby, we doing this review JoJo style tonight, honey. All right. So,
Getting through there, huh?
well, the juicy stuff is on the back end when we
Yeah,
get to
I got a lot to
when
say
we,
about that last scene.
right,
So
right. So this next scene is interesting. We have Latoya and Ro down to the park. Now I want to shout out Miss Ro. She on her in my chat, was it in my chat or on her Instagram? I can't remember. Basically, she was saying that when they were filming some of these scenes, she literally was just out of surgery. She said a lot of these scenes she was still swollen. She still had
mhm.
drainage things in her, and like she said sometimes she would be
Mhm.
crying at when the scene was over because she was just in pain. So she was like, I put it on the line to film some of this because I was really, really, she said I was still swollen and all of that. So I'm gonna give you
Mhm.
shout out, Miss Roro, for
Period.
showing up and filming and doing what needs to be done.
Hmm.
But we see her meet Latoya down to the park. And they talk about, keeping in shape and that kind of stuff. And, as one myself who struggles, it is hard when you create a habit, and JoJo, you are a go to the gym kind of person. And T, you've had your weight loss journey. You have to create a pattern, and it doesn't take much for that pattern to get thrown off. Like
At
I know for
all.
me, when, I know for me, all it takes is for my schedule to change. And then it's like, it seems harder and harder for me to get into the gym or whatever the situation is. So shout out. They talked about that a little bit. Latoya was saying when her dad passed away, that it just kind of got her off. And then Ro was saying, look, I love me. I love my body. Yep, I had my little nip tuck and I'm going to keep it up. I don't want to get the nip tuck and then I right back where I started,
Right.
So that's kind of how the conversation started. And then from there, they went into Chloe and Jordan. And they were saying that, Chloe seemed like her light is just a little bit, she just doesn't seem to have that same sparkle right now with everything going on with Jordan. And then she told Ro about Jordan calling her up wanting to propose. Now, we talked about that last week. So
listen, this is a lot to unpack in this scene. So let me go ahead and first.
All right, I'll pause right there. Go ahead.
Okay, so let me go ahead and piggyback off what you said, really, be regarding the weight loss journey. If I'm being 100% honest with y'all, this is something that I'm currently dealing with right now. I've lost a lot of weight since like my last relationship. It ended in 2023, and I lost a lot of weight from it. But over the past few months, and I was like last year, I was like on it. Over the past few months, my schedule has changed so drastically. I've tried to start the 75 medium 3 times in the past 2 months. And if you don't know what the 75 medium challenge is, that is a challenge where you have to do 45-minute workout, eat clean, no alcohol, all that good stuff. But my schedule has been flipped around so much, it's just really hard. And I have a very mentally draining job. So when it comes to sticking to a schedule, to work out, to eat clean, to eat healthy, it is difficult. And then if we being 100% honest, since we're under the orange presidency in this office, shit has just gone skyrocket expensive. So if I want to go eat at Whole Foods or go get, sweet, like hell, even cauliflower, sweet potatoes, asparagus, it's all done skyrocketed. So it's really rough right now, just trying to stay afloat, just even dealing with day-to-day life. So I can totally understand Ro when she said she was going through that.
So, I get it.
What you said earlier.
No more cauliflower for you.
Cauliflower. We part of the cauliflower crew. Woo, woo. See, cauliflower is good. You gonna have to stop.
Nah, I like cauliflower. I used to eat it up back in the Gap. I used to like mine raw and cold. I used to eat it like that.
And
you one of them people that like raw cauliflower.
Mm-hmm.
I like mine cooked and baked, all that good stuff. And then I would like to also bring up the fact that regarding losing a parent, I have not lost a parent yet, but I have lost my cousin who was like a brother to me. And y'all, when I'm telling you, grieving is a different type of pain and hurt. So I can definitely understand where Latoya is coming from when it comes to dealing with the process, because it's something that you're never going to just simply get over. Like literally, you can be fine one day, you can be washing dishes, and you can hear a song that your dad or your brother, your sister used to like, and that will instantly get you into a tizzy.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you, I lost my brother. Mm-hmm. And let me tell y'all something. So my brother could sing. Like my brother could sing. Like sang. Like he went, he had a scholarship to college for his voice. And he sang with Hezekiah Walker. And my brother could sing, right? Mm-hmm. And my brother had this song that he always sang. Whenever it was a funeral or a wedding, they always asked my brother to sing. And it was one of my brother's go-to songs was a song called My Tribute. I don't know if y'all know it. T probably know it. He a gospel kid. He probably know the song I'm talking about. And so that's my brother's song, right? So Tuesday, and so of course, every time I hear it, it makes me tear up a little bit. Like I get a little emotional because like I always that and his Eyes on a Sparrow. Those are two of my brother's go-to songs, right? So I went to a funeral on Tuesday. While we get to the closing song at the end, right before the benediction, the man gets up to sing My Tribute. And honestly, I hadn't paid attention to it in the program. I don't know if I just mentally blocked it or what. And so I was telling my mom, I said, Mom, you know that man got up. You know what song he got up to sing. And my mother knew exactly what I was saying, right? But my saving grace was he couldn't sing. So it didn't really remind me of my brother. It didn't get me emotional because he wasn't a great singer. So I was like, well, woo, I saved him tears. Because I was already emotional. I was already emotional anyway. I was like, well, I saved them tears because, baby, if I hear somebody sing my tribute and they can sing, baby, it's a wrap. Just give me a minute because I'm laid out. I'm gonna be laid out, So you're right. You never know when it's going to hit you. You never know what that wave is going to be. Football season. His birthday, the day he died at football season. Which is all right there together, if I'm being honest. Because he was a big Commanders fan. Y'all know I'm a big Commanders fan. And we would talk on Sundays, like after the game, win, lose, or draw, we would talk. So, that does it. So I understand, you're right. You just don't know. And sometimes you just don't know. Sometimes you just don't know. But anyway, moving right along before I go there. The next thing they talked about was the Chloe situation. Now, we're going to dig deep into Chloe later, but Ro brought up a good point when they were talking about the fact that this man some woman had the code to this man's house.
Right. Fuck you mean, nigga.
Yeah.
Listen.
I was like, what? Okay, Chloe. I'm like, man, our girl going down bad.
And they haven't even been dating that long.
No. And I know we'll get to it at the end of it, but when it was talking about the situation, I was like, oh my God, Chloe, this is not a good look. I'm always going to continue to say that she is still grieving from her ex.
She is. She clearly is.
And sometimes when you're in that, you are in a vulnerable state. So your emotions might not be rational when you're in a vulnerable state like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure homeboy be laying it down clearly. That stroke is looking. You can tell that stroke is phenomenal.
It must be because they clearly are not on the same level. Like, y'all, what y'all talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, see what you be talking about with Trey.
Huh?
I mean, what you be talking about with Trey?
All
right, that's what he's talking to right now.
Girl, you don't want to know what I be talking about with Trey, man. We got to be behind the paywall for that one, honey. And that's the guy's line of truth.
Okay, so y'all don't be having no deep conversations about politics and the weather and shit.
The hell no, we don't give a fuck about that pink ass motherfucker. We damn sure don't care about the girl is hot. All right, we talk about other stuff, other debaucherous stuff, child.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, Chloe, what are you talking about with this man? Like, what do y'all really? He's 28. Like, literally, your oldest child is 7 years younger than him. What y'all really talking about?
I forgot about that. They is damn near the same age.
Yes.
I think that.
I forgot about that.
I'm telling you, it has to be the sex because what other conversations are you going to have?
Of course, it's
being mature for his age, you know what I'm saying, and it could be some things, but I don't understand how is this relationship benefiting Chloe. I mean, just because she's
getting put through the mattress.
That's what it is.
That's what's benefiting.
That's it. That's the only thing I can think of.
I'm telling you, if the stroke was not there, if the ED was there, she would not have stayed.
And I hate to be the one to say it, but I'm just gonna say it. I don't believe the marriage is gonna last long. I'm sorry, Chloe. I don't think they're really
married. I don't think they're really married.
You don't think so?
Because when I said that when I was doing my review on Sunday, and I said something about them being married, I don't think they married. The response I got was, "What? Like, I don't think they married."
I hope not.
I hope they're not either. I mean, I know people drop. I'm sure we'll find out if they marry. We're gonna find out. Yes, Chloe is a widow. Yes, her husband died during COVID.
Mm-hmm. Because wasn't he older than her?
I think her husband was older than her. Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. So, the other thing we talked about was that the ladies have an event coming up. An event where they're going to be speaking to some young female entrepreneurs, like an empowerment moment. And they were like, do we think that Labrina and Mimi are going to show up? And, Latoya and Ro were kind of like, well, I hope so. We made a commitment. Like, we could put the bullshit aside and show up for the girls and do the things kind of thing. Anything else I'm missing from that conversation down to the park?
Nah, I think you pretty much summed it up.
All right. Do y'all want now? Go ahead.
Did we talk about the therapy session? Didn't they bring that up?
Oh, they did bring up. Okay, yes, they did bring up that damn therapy session. So they brought up the therapy session again, and basically, no, I think that's later on after this event when at Taco Tuesdays they talk about it. Was that at Taco Tuesdays? Because that's when Latoya was like, basically, like, I was, like, it was after she heard what Labrina had to say, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, do y'all want to take a pause for the calls right now? Because I do have what Labrina had. I mean, I have, y'all want to hear a little bit what Labrina had to say?
I do. What she said?
Yeah.
So basically, so what I was able to find, and I just pulled up Millie Chan's video, but Labrina basically said that she called Elena out because she said that I guess whatever they were saying through Instagram, Elena turned on vanishing messages. So a lot of the messages are gone. And she was like, that's some real punk stuff that you would turn off, you would turn the vanishing messages on so that basically our conversation disappears. So this is what Labrina had to say though. And I'm hearing this for the first time, y'all, so.
My nice, amazing Tuesday. Getting work done by the pool. And I get a notification of a screenshot. People are so weird. Go away. It is what it is. We're not friends. We're not cool. You talk shit, which is why we're not cool. I unfollow. We don't have nothing to talk about. So all the people that's like, oh, y'all are friends. We're not friends. Let's start there. So please keep the same energy you had originally. Keep the same energy. Get off my page. Get out my DM. I'm not coming to yours. I'm not bothering you. Leave me alone. I keep telling y'all, tell these people to leave me alone because they don't want me to go there with them. Leave me alone. So, clearly there.
So,
I'll put it out there for you. How about that? I'm like, you weird. You delete messages that you send to me as if they're not there and then try to screenshot as if like I'm talking to myself. Girl, go away.
Now, if Atlanta is over here screenshot messages, deleting her messages, and reposting Labrina's messages as if Labrina is just out here just going at her, that's wild behavior. But then she was like, I can put the screenshots out there. And this all stems, it has something to do with Josh being over to Labrina's new house. You know that. And then whatever else, the level situation, we're going to get into that in a minute. But honey, okay. Now Labrina comes back and she has a little message in her stories. So we're going to get into that and I'll be back.
It's just funny to me, like the hypocrisy of it all is so weird. Like, you're mad that I said the On My Level coming, and we all knew what I meant. That's neither here nor there. I explained it 1 million times, and it was still purposely misunderstood. So, okay, whatever. But then to go back and do it in a malice way, in my DM, but you talking about karma. Man, I can't make this up, y'all. When I say weird, it's been like this. It's been weird. And I never said anything. I never did anything. I was the quiet one. But now that I'm zero tolerance, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with it no more. Now I'm mean because I'm stopping you in your tracks. Croak.
Not croak. So y'all can go here. I didn't play the whole video because y'all know, even though Millie Chan, we're cool and she's let me use her content before, Y'all go over to Millie Chan's channel so y'all can hear the whole video. I did not play everything. If you didn't catch it, for those of you that are just coming in, Labrina went to her social media to address Elena. She's basically accusing Elena of coming into her her inbox and messaging her and then deleting the messages and then making it seem like Labrina is just attacking her, I guess. Like making it look like there wasn't a back and forth conversation, that it was just a one-sided conversation. And basically Labrina is like, we not friends, we not cool. It is what it is, and we ain't been cool for a minute. So y'all can go hear it for yourself. Y'all can make y'all decision about who y'all agree with or disagree with or whatever the situation might be. So
of course y'all not cool. I wouldn't be cool with you either, Labrina, if you set up and did what you did with my soon to be ex-husband. Like, I wouldn't be cool with you either. I wouldn't. Like, I mean, listen, Labrina, I get you, but that still don't change nothing for me. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah.
That still really don't change a damn thing for me.
Even hearing the voicemail, even hearing that video, it sounds mean girlish. Because two things can be true at once, right? Elena is definitely, I can see, because the first season, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't really care for Elena like that either, because I felt like she was a little, I'm like, man, speak up. She can come off as passive aggressive. I get it.
Very.
You are not looking good, and you are giving mean girl energy. In this situation, from what we see as viewers, you was dead as wrong for talking with this woman, soon to be ex-husband, and inputting your 2 cents when you're filming a show with a group of women.
Hey, Keena Beena.
Hey, Keena.
What's up, Sakina?
That's how I feel too, y'all. I feel the same way. Two things can be true at the same time. And what I mean by that is, I feel like, I say this all the time. I know y'all might get sick of me saying it, but it's just a true statement. When you're doing a reality show, you live it 3 times. So we can't be mad at Elena for having feelings about seeing this shit play out. Even though they filmed it, even though it happened, you can't be mad at watching this back and going, wow, she really sat with my husband, soon to be ex-husband, and let this man sit in her face after I opened up to her last season and told her, what was going on. And did you even give me the courtesy of a phone call and call me up and say, hey, girl, yada, 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 yada. Like, did you even give me that courtesy? So I'm going to be honest. You can't. And when I say you, I'm talking to Labrina. You really can't be mad at Elena for having a reaction. And maybe that's what her reaction was. Maybe she was in the inbox like, girl, why would you do that? Like, how could you do that? So without really having the full context, I still, like, I'm with you, T. It don't change how I feel about it. I still feel like that was a violation, whether y'all were friends or not. Again, I've used this example before too. Whether y'all were friends or not, y'all were co-workers. Whether y'all were friends in real life or not, y'all were co-workers. And I still feel like the optics of that were not cool. Even if the reality was different, you got to understand what the optics are. And the optics ain't good. I'm sorry. The optics ain't good. But anyway, anything else about that? We're gonna get back to the show. We just took a pause for the call since y'all dropped. Thank you for bringing us that tea. I appreciate it. I'm gonna still try to find Labrina's page and go back and look at the whole thing myself. Cause and shout out to Millie Chan for catching it, girl. Millie Chan be on her, baby. Millie Chan be on it.
Very.
So it's the night of the event. All the ladies are there. I thought it was interesting how production, this was production, made Labrina and Mimi film that scene outside before they went in. You ready, girl? You gonna be all right? Yeah, we just gonna go in and handle our business.
Right. Like, girl.
They gonna make us stop and have a conversation outside.
Right.
But you can tell Mimi really was trying to get past things. She was like, tonight's not the night for the drama. I really want us to just have a good night. We haven't seen each other since the since the therapy session, and I really want us to just have a good evening. And it was awkward. I could feel the tension through the screen. I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, me too. It was.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right. Yeah, I could feel it. I could feel it through the screen. But the ladies went through the event. It looked like it was a great event. But when the event was over,
Mm-hmm.
Labrina and Chloe have a conversation. And Labrina basically says that she feels like Latoya was playing both sides. That when they got into that therapy session, she said she agreed to it because she felt like it would be a good opportunity for them to clear the air. But once she got there, she felt like it was all on her, that everybody was coming at her, that it was like a one-sided attack. And she felt like Latoya was playing both sides, that that she had already talked to everybody about the not on my level comment, but everybody was acting like they didn't know nothing about it. And she said Latoya was the main one because they were in the session, and Latoya was like, we never have a conversation. We never had a conversation. And then she went on to basically say Latoya was fake and two-faced and a flip-flopper and, you know, a liar and all of the things. But the catch is Latoya heard it.
Right.
And so Latoya's response was, it was classy. Latoya went over to production and said, take my mic off. I'm going home.
I mean, I get it, but Latoya, I'm just going to say it. We are on a reality TV show. I would have much rather you like, hey, can I talk to you outside? And then y'all could have gotten that thing on and popping. You know what I mean? Because you leaving, like, I get it, but it's also like, girl, why did you leave? You know what I mean? Like I would have appreciated you at least pulling her to the side and see if she got enough balls to tell you that shit in your face. See, that's reality TV, honey. That's the shit I would have did.
I don't think, Latoya's not really a confrontational type of person. But when it comes to stuff like this, you're gonna have to address it,
Yeah, I would. Because she's making a lot of allegations on you. And the thing about it is, Labrina, no tea, no shade, but you got made out to be a liar. And I'm just going to throw that out there too, Labrina. You did get made out to be a liar later on in this episode. We'll get there when we get there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is what I'm going to say about it. This is the difference between when people have real events and they add it to a reality show versus a reality show that creates events. And what I mean by that is on Housewives, Portia would have absolutely walked up on K Michelle and said, "Oh, what you say about me? Because I can hear you saying my name across the room. What did you say about me?" Because whatever event they're at, it's being filmed and it's for the show. So if we make a scene, who cares? If we get loud, who cares? You know what I mean? Versus this is a real event where they're really trying to empower these women and they're really trying to pour something into these women. And it was like, I'm not going to F up this event. However, I don't appreciate it. You know what I mean? And I feel like I agree with what you're saying, T. We on a reality show, give us the drama. But I think that's what the difference is. The difference is these women this was a real event, that I think they wasn't trying to tear up. Well, at least Latoya wasn't trying to tear it up. Because I feel like if Latoya had walked up on Labrina, it would have got ugly. It would have got real ugly.
I get it. That's why I said pull it to the side. Go outside.
Well, that's true. You're right. She could have said, "Can I talk to you outside?" Yeah. Because I kind of wanted to see the conversation. Because, like, Brina, say it. Let's talk about it. What I'm two-faced for what? I'm a flip-flopper for how? What did I say? What didn't I say? What are you talking about? So I agree with you, T, from that perspective,
Right. How am I playing both sides? How so?
Yeah, agreed.
Right. But I agree. She could have said, "Can I talk to you outside?" Because it seemed like the event was kind of over. They were kind of like in the mixer part of the evening, like they had already kind of had. So I could see that. She could have said, "Can I talk to you outside?" Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Chuck, you need to go binge it. Come on, I didn't watch last season. Can somebody explain it? Go binge it. Go watch last season, Chuck.
That is too funny.
Y'all know that's my boo. Go watch last season, Chuck.
Basically, Brina was trying to say on the my level comment, like emotionally and like, mature wise last season. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Labrina, I don't even believe that. I just don't. Like,
I
Labrina,
don't
it's
believe.
hard for me to
Listen,
believe a lot of you. I'm just gonna be real.
after you listen, let me say this, Labrina, I might have given you the benefit of the doubt if you hadn't shown us this side of you. Like you have
Mhm.
absolutely shown us another side of you that makes me
Right.
question. I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna just be honest. I'm gonna just go on to be honest. Like you're not showing me that you talking about I meant on my level piece wise. Like that is not.
That ain't
I
what you
didn't,
meant, girl. I'm sorry.
I'm
That's just
sorry.
me.
That is not. That is not what it's given, right? And because first of all, that's not even how people talk. Like in my opinion, I mean, I can't tell nobody else how to talk, but in my opinion, I mean, I feel like I could see if she said, "I really hope that they not putting me around, a bunch of immature women. I really hope they're not going to put me around women who have not worked on themselves and don't have the confidence." I mean, there was a lot of different ways you could have said that, but I honestly
Mm-hmm.
feel like, in my opinion, and I told y'all this before, I honestly feel like when they were casting for this show, I feel like she said, I hope they're gonna find women that's on my level. And I believe she absolutely meant women who are accomplished, women who are bringing to the table what she feels like she's bringing to the table, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
reputation, whether it's money, whether it's status, whether it's a
Mm-hmm.
business. I honestly think that's what she meant. Because I mean, let's
Mm-hmm.
call it a thing. They were filming a show, they were casting for a show. She didn't know who else was going to be on the show. And I
Right.
absolutely think that's what she meant. I really do think that's what she meant. Now, once she met the women, maybe she kind of wanted to backtrack out of it, but I absolutely believe that's what she meant.
And it's so crazy to me how we love Rena. Like Rena was one of my favorite people last season,
I
and I
loved
didn't
Rena.
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, but now it's like Labrina, like yo, you are showing your behind.
Yeah. Because
Ugh.
even though I didn't agree with everything that Brina said, I didn't agree with a lot, with some of the stuff she said last year. I liked her, but this year, I don't know, Bree.
Yeah, because it's
You
like
giving me something different.
she got the former NFL player husband, the beautiful big Rant. I'm pretty sure she's the most wealthiest on the show. Just pipe down a little bit. You are not Queen Sheba.
Yes, please.
Yeah, bring it down.
Please.
Bring it down. Bring it down. So, so the next scene I think is where we about to have a lot to say.
Oh yeah.
Chloe calls Jordan. First of all, shout out to the cute babies that was helping you put them pictures up. They was cute. They was
I
cute.
know it was.
But she calls Jordan. First of all, Chloe, why? Well, we're gonna get there. But she said she talked to his mama, and his mama told her the boy had the flu. So she called him to check on him, talking about I miss him, and I just want to make sure he okay. See, that's the problem. You looking for somebody to take care of. That man, 28 years old. He got the flu. He know what to do for the flu, and he got a whole mama.
Right. Girl, if
So,
you miss him, just say that. Don't use the excuse because that nigga got the flu and
Right.
get that nigga some Robitussin and some orange juice. He'll be all right. And
you better
that's not enough.
he
You
better
just
drink some
missed the
ginger ale
damn
and
it.
eat some Ritz crackers like our mama used to do back and
Period.
drink
And
some
some
of that
Campbell's chicken noodle.
sodium filled Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
Okay, with some black pepper in it and do what you do.
Look,
They do it.
saltine crackers, 7 Up, and Campbell's soup.
Baby,
I'm
we had
telling you, put some
well, it
Vicks
was
on your
Ritz
chest.
crackers. It was Ritz crackers, ginger ale, and Campbell's chicken soup.
Oh, okay, yeah. Mine was
Okay, right, with a little tussin,
a little rubber toots. And lay
With a little
down.
tussin.
The Price is Right.
Go
It's
watch,
gonna-
go watch, right. Go watch The Price is Right. The Heat of the Night. Young and the Restless.
Okay, wrap yourself up in a heated blanket and put on tube socks. You're gonna be just fine.
He
know
will be
that's
all
right.
right. He'll be all right. Because when she called him, didn't it look like he was outside playing basketball or something?
Yeah, like he was out and about. He
He
won't home.
was out in them streets. He wasn't that sick. Child. Anyway, so girl, if you missed, like I'm with T, if you missed him, just say you missed him, girl. Just say you missed him. So he invites her out on a date. She gonna tell him, I unblocked you. I mean, that don't mean that I forgive you, but if you need to call me, you can. Girl.
Girl,
I was like,
Chloe.
listen, because she was cutting up. She was playing hard to get. She missed it. She missed the ding dong.
Just say that. Like, quit playing with us, Chloe. Ain't no big deal.
Girl, just say you over it. Just say you want to forgive him and you want to go back the way we used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him go to get that good Regina Bell the way we used. Was it the way make it like it was? Just take it. Just do that. Just say that's what you want, girl. Just say that's what you want.
She tired of using that rose.
My God.
I'm just kidding.
Ain't nothing wrong with the rose.
Girl, can't do nothing to me. Give me a good Doc Johnson.
Still a rose.
Give me a good Doc Johnson. Honey.
Oh my God.
Listen. Yeah. So Chloe agrees to go out with him on a date, child, and she tell him he unblocked. We'll get there, honey. We'll get there. Mm-hmm. Any more on that? Anything y'all want to add to Chloe and Jordan? All right, T said, okay. It is Taco Tuesday. And shout out to, what's it called, JoJo? Papacitos? Is it what it's called?
Papacitos.
So that's where the food came from.
Or a little bougie, okay? That's a more high-end Mexican restaurant.
Well, Rose said that's her favorite spot. She said that's where the food came from. The food came from Papacitos. She said she do not cook. And the cake came from the grocery store because Latoya came in there with that cake. And when the camera showed it had a whole label on it. I said, I'm not mad at it because if you invite me over, I'm bringing a cake from the store too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh, I love that. I love that they did.
Girl, that cheap ass cake.
I wouldn't eat the cake because I'm trying to watch my sugar intake. But
listen, my mama was a baker. Okay, I came with a baked cake. But okay, Latoya, fine with a chat.
Listen, you call me up, and that's what I'm stopping by the grocery store. Now I'll probably pick up some cupcakes. I'm a cupcake kind of girl. Cupcakes. Yeah, I'm a cupcake girl these days. But that's how you can kind of control your sugar intake a little bit too, JoJo. Because a cupcake versus a cake, because the side you might cut a slice too big. Get you a cupcake, and then you can cut the cupcake in half if you need to. So I'm saying, listen, these are the tricks. These are the tricks that we got to learn, honey. So the ladies are having Taco Tuesday, and they're kind of debriefing about what happened at the event. And Latoya let Chloe know, baby, I heard the conversation. I heard what was being said, and Labrina full of shit. I'm gonna just go and say it. She said Labrina. I don't think she used them words, but I'm gonna put them words in her mouth. She said Labrina full of shit.
Mm-hmm. I agree completely,
and she is because she sat up there and tried to put that lie on you, saying that Chloe was the one who made the Precious comment. And thank God Almighty for the damn production who wrote that beautiful bean footage. That's why I said, Labrina, what I said earlier, you were made out to be a liar. So now it's hard to believe anything that comes from you.
Mm-hmm. And not only were you out to be made out to be a liar, that's a big lie. Because that's a major thing that Latoya is upset about. Latoya was like, I'm over the "you're not on my level" comment. I'm more upset about what you said about my friend. Mm-hmm. Like, we're honoring these women, and you made that comment. And listen, she's not wrong. There is no world where Precious is like, we've not, even if you see somebody like, oh, he's so precious, somebody somewhere in there, somebody being sarcastic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but when you're talking about a grown ass Black woman, there's nothing nice about calling a grown Black woman precious, especially a heavy-set Black woman, especially if she's of a darker complexion. We already know what it is. Like, ain't no sugarcoating it. We know what you're saying. And why would you put it on Chloe? Like, that was fucked up, because what if production did not have it on tape?
Right.
And it would have been a whole thing where people were dragging Chloe on social media.
Right. And it would have been, you would have had to choose sides. And then basically, like we said the other day, people choose sides based on who they like. So it would have either been if you like Labrina or if you like Chloe, who you would have chosen. And the fact, I'm just glad they had it on tape because now, and Chloe even said, like, girl, don't do that. Like, she even tried to tell you, girl, don't do that. So there's no, like, Labrina, the baby, they caught you in a whole lie, which is another reason why I don't believe what you tried to say about I ain't mean on my level the way, because girl, we can't trust you now. Because you done told a bold-faced lie that they got on camera. You done gave us a bold-faced lie.
It just gives mean girl all around. It just gives mean girl, and I don't like that.
Newbie said, just let the record show that it was Labrina. It was.
Yeah.
Okay, if it came from HEB, it's gonna eat. Okay.
Ro got me together about that doorbell because I told her in my review, girl, pick that doorbell up and stop embarrassing us down to these rich white people. That. Chloe said that, I mean, not Chloe, Rose said production did that because it was up above her address number and they didn't want to show all that. So they had just took it down there. So I appreciate you because I did call that out, Rose.
I listen, I'm glad she got you together because I was gonna say something about it, but I forgot to, so I'm glad she got you together. Because I was wondering, I'm like, why is your doorbell in your flower bed? Like, what the hell? I'm glad she got you together.
She did. She got me all the way together. She said,
I was gonna say something.
And she said she told production that somebody was gonna say something about that, and you're right, I was.
Because I was wondering, I was like, because I have a Ring camera, and I was like, why is your Ring all the way in the flower bed? I just forgot to say something. I'm glad I forgot to say something. I'm glad she got you. So Labrina was like, I'd never speak to her again, baby. Latoya said I'd never speak to her either. I said, I know that's right, Latoya.
Right.
She said it's so classy as well.
Yes. I'd never speak to her either. How we feel about this? Like the debrief after the event, with everything that was said, like how we feel about it?
It's crazy how divided these group of women are. You have Labrina and you have Maureen. What's her name? Marina.
I call her Mimi because I always fuck her name up. So
yeah,
Manera
versus everybody
Manera,
else.
that's it. Manera, that's it. Manera.
Thank you, Manera. What did I say? Myrna. But yeah, so but it's sad how this whole group is separated. Like, golly, we can't get together. Clearly, these women do not like none of these women do not like each other. It's like chasing Atlanta. Like the gays don't care for each other at all. They can't stand each other, but they gotta film together.
Yeah, but it happened so fast. We only in season 2, episode 2. Is this going on already? God,
I really wish they could have filmed that therapy session, but we know why. But
yeah, I really wish we had gotten that there because I feel like we would have a different perspective of what happened, what happened, what didn't happen, what was said, and all that. I feel like we had a different perspective, but we didn't. Like I said, I understand why we didn't get it. I feel like they were trying to clear it. It's kind of like when Carlos flew his ass down to Huntsville and said, "All right, now we need to sit down here. We need to work some shit out." Like I feel like it was kind of like that or whatever.
And Labrina, Juanita and them down to the salon seat said that you was a line and a half. That whole therapy session was not about you. You was not the main focus, nor was you the target. The people said that everybody went around the room and said something about everybody. So they saying that they don't understand why you sitting up here trying to act like you was public enemy number 1 and all arrows pointed at you. They said, no ma'am. Just saying to Labrina.
I think you felt like that, Labrina, because I also feel like, and I don't know, Labrina, I don't know you personally, so take it with a grain of salt. But I also feel like Labrina may have taken it like that because I feel like Labrina is one of those people that may not be able to take criticism. So the minute you hear criticism, you feel like they're attacking me. Why is everybody attacking me? I kind of feel like that's where maybe some of that's coming from because you can't take the criticism. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion.
I can see that.
I feel like that's kind of where that's coming from.
I can see that. She'll give everybody else her opinion, but when it comes to her, she don't like that.
Yeah.
She's perfect. I can see that in her.
Yeah, like I haven't. It's kind of like what well, I don't want to go back down there, but kind of like when she was talking last season about her family relationship and growing up and that kind of stuff. I was like, I don't. It sounds like it's more to this story that you ain't telling us, girl. But just like in that therapy session, I refuse to believe. that whole therapy session was let's gang up on Labrina. I just don't believe
Right.
that because there were other things that were done, there were other things that were said, there were other people that had conflict. I don't believe that whole therapy session was about you. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. You're so
Hey,
vain. All right, now let's get to this final scene. Chloe, baby, come to the front.
please,
Come to the front, baby.
please.
What is wrong with you? Now, let me say this. Let me take out of this equation. I got to take out of the equation that Jordan cheated. We know he cheated. We know he was wrong, and he really should have been kissing her ass. Got that part. Let's take that. Let's put that over to the side. When this man is trying to talk to you about how y'all can get back on track with y'all relationship, and that man told you stop telling his mama everything, and your response was, I feel like you blew it off, and basically was like, what you mean? Don't tell your mom. I talk to your mama every day. He was like, exactly. And I don't even tell my mama everything. Like, stop. You talk too much. I
Right.
feel like he got frustrated. First of all, we know that this was edited. So we know that more was said that got him to that level where he was. But I feel like, again, taking out of the equation that he cheated, got it, y'all. We know he cheated. But I feel like you were totally disregarding what he was saying he needed from you for y'all to get this relationship back on track. And when you said she's like a mother figure to me, and why, like why can't I talk to her? Again, you can still talk to her without talking to her about y'all. You can call her every day. Let me tell you something. My brother-in-law called my mom. Listen, my brother-in-law called my mama every day. Every day. My brother-in-law, because my nephew, my brother-in-law has to pass my parents' house when he take my nephew to school every day, right? He drops him off at school every day. He calls my parents every day and say, I'm on my way to work. Y'all need me to come by there. Because, my parents are older. He'll say, y'all need me to get something. Because, like, when they go grocery shopping, they can't carry the water and that kind of stuff. He'll say, y'all need me to come get something out the trunk. Like, y'all need me to get something out, get y'all groceries. Y'all need something. What do you need? Every single day. But you know what my brother-in-law don't do? My brother-in-law don't tell my mama when him and my sister argue. My brother-in-law don't ask my mother for advice. Like, oh my gosh, let me tell you about your daughter. My brother-in-law does not put my parents in him and my sister's business. He does not do that. He may ask my mama, what, her birthday coming up, what you think she want. But he doesn't do that. So you can still have a relationship with his mother without bringing y'all's business into it. You put in the group chat that man cheated on you. Come on, Chloe.
Yeah,
I mean,
listen. She had to do that.
Look, I already told you that's my type of pet. Like I did the same shit. But would I constantly go to his mama with everything that we have? Absolutely not. Like, because at the end of the day, that is still her son. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, and
yeah.
that was his whole point to her. Like, yeah, I get what you're saying, but that's my mama. And I said, you know what? Jordan got a point. He do. Jordan got a point, and Chloe just refused to hear his point, and then she wanted to turn around and make it all about her by crying. Chloe, cut that shit out. Like, I was on Jordan's, it's sad to say it, but I was on Jordan's side when it came to that point. Because what is you doing?
Yeah, it was just a toxic situation with the conversation that they had completely. Clearly, these two are not compatible at all. I don't. They have no business being together.
Right. Because the playing field ain't even. He can't call your mama, and can he? No. So why do you think it's okay for you to sit up and call his mama and tell them every single solitary damn thing that y'all got going on? Do you want to get mad at him for feeling a way about it? No, ma'am, Chloe. Sit your ass down somewhere. Is Jordan going to Nico and telling Nico all of y'all business? No.
Ooh, 'cause you know
So
she
you don't need to do the same thing to him. Now, I'm sick of it, Chloe. I am. I'm sick of it. Even though I did the same shit. Still, do as I say, not as I do.
Her
Okay?
mother has passed away. Her mother is no longer with her, because that's why she said that, you know, she doesn't have her mother to talk to or whatever. But again, I don't, you know, again, that's not, listen, that's not.
Yeah, her mama
I
passed.
agree. And Chuck brings up a good point. Why does his mama sit on the phone with her every day? I mean,
Yeah, like
that's a good
she don't
question
go.
too. Like,
She don't go play bingo. She ain't got no canasta team, no bridge club. Like yeah, the mama ain't got no man to be
and
sitting
that's
on
the
the
other
phone with
thing
you all
too.
that.
Chloe, you got to be about the same age as that boy mama.
Got to be. That's probably why they get along.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to be like in a 10-year window of that boy mama. Like, come on, Chloe.
So yeah, I'm sorry, Clo, but I do got to be on Getaway Jordan side with this one. Like I'd have gotten annoyed too. I would have. I'd have gotten really annoyed with your ass.
So
I'd
how
have
do you
left
feel
it.
about him like leaving her there though? Like, how y'all feel about that?
I ain't mad. Before I get pissed and then the people say I'm disrespecting you, I'm just gonna leave.
Now that's
We'll talk
valid.
about this later.
That's valid to say I'm gonna leave before it gets to that a point where I do get that's valid. That's valid. Because
Yeah, I would.
I also feel like you were within your right, Chloe, to bring up the infidelity. Like, see,
Mm-hmm.
that's what I would have done. I would have pivoted and been like, oh no. We're not gonna talk about me talking to your mama before we address the elephant in the room. And the elephant in the room is you sliding all up and through Houston.
Right,
Like, before you want to take me out on dates, where is she? Who is
right.
she? Do you still talk to her? Like, I now listen, that would have been me. I would have pivoted. Before we start talking about
Mm-hmm.
we got other things to talk about, sir, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Who is she? Where is she? Is she still around? How long was she around? Like, I got questions.
Jordan mom messy. She gonna tell her son everything. Probably more than likely. Probably more than likely.
I feel like when he took her mic pack off, I feel like that was his way of saying, I don't want to talk to you on camera anymore. I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, their communication is horrible. He does still have
Yeah.
some immature ways when it comes
Oh,
to
he's definitely immature. Yeah.
his communication and like the way how he think. You know, Chloe definitely overstepped boundaries. So I get both parts in this situation. But like I said, they are not compatible. They don't need to be together. I think that Chloe is in a vulnerable state right now. So it's like I'm not, she's this fine, tall, business young guy. I'm pretty sure he's rocking her world. Ma'am, I need you to see past the rose-colored glasses.
She can't. The
Because
dick
the
too
role.
big.
Oh, well.
Look, Chloe, I've been there. Not at your overgrown, rusty ass age, but I've been there.
What
See,
Lauryn Hill say? When it hurts so bad, when it hurts so bad,
when it hurts so bad,
it feels so good.
baby, when
Shout
it
out
hurts so
Lauryn Hill.
bad.
Yes.
Because it be
That's
hurting
what,
so bad. Listen, sometimes it be hurting so bad. And that's what I'm saying. Like, ma'am, Chloe, let this go. This ain't it. Like,
Right.
I'm all about, listen, I don't have a problem with getting somebody to scratch your itch, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with having somebody scratch your itch a little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with having somebody rock your world. I ain't got no problems with that. But baby, he's not the answer. And he shouldn't be the answer because he's 28. He has a lot of life to live. You have lived a lot of life. You need somebody that's on your level. You need somebody that you can have these types of conversations with. Like, you should be talking about investments and traveling and passport stamps and, like, y'all should be. I just don't. What y'all talking about?
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about he got to get his finances together to buy you a ring. I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. What? We don't need to have this conversation. Like, we got a bigger fish to fry.
We should not. I don't mean no harm, but I don't want to date at this point in my life. I don't want to date a man that got to save up to buy me a ring.
Okay, me either.
Like,
Yeah,
I need a man that can go into the jewelry store, and if he can't put it on his credit card, he can get financed at the jewelry store.
Okay.
And again, I'm not talking about getting financed
out the ring.
Right, and I'm not talking about getting financed for $2,000 or $3,000 because that you should be able to pay for. I'm talking about like it got a comma, like a zero and a what I'm saying, 3 zeros and a comma there. That's what I'm saying. Like the man said, he got to save up some money and get his finances together to buy you a ring. Chloe, no,
ma'am, Chloe, no,
ma'am.
Uh-huh.
There it is, Miss Rail. Miss Rail said, like Wendy Williams would say, he was supposed to be a drive-by and not a layover. There you go.
Okay.
That's it right there. That's it right there.
Okay. I need a man to go to a real jeweler, not the Walmart's jewelry section. No, sir. Oh. And not no pawn shop either.
Right. He goes, Chuck, you're not financing my ring. Right. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry. Not at this point in my life. And I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but I ain't gotta save up. No.
I'm telling you. Yep.
And would you be talking about wanting to ask her to marry you if you hadn't just got caught cheating?
Right. Absolutely not.
Because again, this wasn't a one-night stand. This wasn't somebody you met at the club and you was drunk and you made a bad decision and you invited her back to your place. She had the code to your door. Listen, I'm one of them people, I got a code to my door. Yes, you can change the code whenever you feel like it. I know some people were like, well, you can change the code. That's not a big deal. It is a big deal because every time I change that code, I got to give it to somebody else. I got to tell you I changed the code. You, I changed the code. You, I changed the code. I got to tell everybody that I changed the damn code. And I got to keep everybody up. When I say everybody, I mean like my sister can get in my house. My parents can get in my house. You know what I'm saying? If I change the code because I done let you come over and now I got to worry about, okay, now I got to tell my mama, my dad.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Right. They were together for a while. And especially since, and I'm going to tell you another reason why you know they were together for a while. Either Jordan is real dumb or this was somebody that came over regularly because you had a whole girlfriend. You had a whole girlfriend, which means that for her to have the code, that means that you were comfortable enough in knowing that the two of them wasn't going to intersect. Because remember, Chloe didn't find out because she ran into the girl. Chloe found out because somebody slid into her inbox, probably the girl.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. That's bitches DMing me. Oh, absolutely not.
And that's just like I said, just walk away from it. It's a whole messy situation. That man is in his prime right now. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to lock down with Chloe. He ain't. I'm sorry.
I mean, he's 28, and there's nothing wrong with that. He's 28 years old. Like, it's okay. But be honest about that. Be honest about that.
Right.
Right. Like, there you go, DB. You too old for Barbara. This is Shirley. Baby, I'm too old for Barbara. This is Shirley. I'm too old. Okay. I agree. I do think that Chloe was childish for bringing the mama involved, but T said that's his kind of petty, child.
It is. That's my kind of petty, honey. Look, you fucked me over, and I ain't, you know. Shit, like y'all can say what y'all want.
Child, listen. So anything more about that, y'all? Because it looks like next week we pick up with her calling somebody, talking about he left me here. So it looked like he really left. But am I tripping? And I know some of this might be a production smoke screen, but he didn't bring you there, ma'am. Like, you had a whole Uber drop you off. Why you can't just have a Uber take you home?
Right.
That part.
That's what I'm saying.
Here go El Teddy. Y'all got all this discernment about Jordan, but none with Chloe. I guess that's what your Grace say. We you must have just came in here because we done
Yeah,
already gave it
we
to
did.
Chloe.
Yeah, we did share.
You must have just got here, sir. So before you start dropping down talking, shh. But I'm saying that, like you saying he left you there, girl. You didn't get there with him. You didn't ride in his car. Y'all didn't come over there on his scooter. Get back in your Uber Black and go the fuck home.
Not his scooter.
Oh, you talking about? Oh. El Teddy, shut up. I'm not even talking about that. Shut up. Moving right along. Yeah. So you was really, because again, and that's another thing with me too. You ain't never gonna feel like you got something over on me. So you didn't get me here. I mean, production probably got her there. But you think I can't get on my phone and order me an Uber and get my ass the fuck back home? You will never feel like you got me stranded. I will never give you that satisfaction. You gone? Boom. I'm out.
You already know. Yeah, it's like I said, that just was a whole mess itself.
Look at T. Look at El Teddy. Look at El Teddy's fast ass. Jordan, you can come lay your head on my pillow and just relax. Look at his messy ass.
Look, that's all Jordan could do for me. He could put me through the mattress at any time. But all of this marriage and we going together and you my boyfriend, nah, we ain't doing none of that. Okay, he looks slow. So absolutely not.
Oh, not look slow.
Absolutely not.
You know what his personality remind me of? Reggie, Tammy's husband. They just Houston, Texas boys. We talk slow.
That's them Houston boys.
I really think that motherfucker was all of the remedial courses in high school. I really do believe that. Like I believe his report card was C's and D's. I do believe that.
Oh my Lord.
So that's why all he could be is a good time. I'm on your side, El Teddy.
Well, Ty, I agree with you and DB. Ty says she got on my nerves talking about Jordan. He flipped the whole thing on her when he was the one that cheated. And then DB said he hasn't even really showed any remorse for what he did, which makes me think he's cheated before, and she stayed. I agree.
I believe that.
I agree. Yeah. I don't think this is the first act of infidelity. I think she's decided to use it as a storyline. If I'm being honest.
And I don't want, like I said, I don't want to accuse anybody of cheating. I mean, clearly confirmed he has before, but you know, I don't think that Jordan is taking Chloe seriously, unfortunately. And I hate that.
It's whose channel is it on, JoJo?
It's on my channel.
All right, y'all. So we can get off of here because they have a JoJo is Roast and Review is coming up. On for Bell Collective Season 7, Episode 11 with T, Scotty by Nature, and JoJo. So if you are not subscribed to JoJo's channel, y'all make sure y'all get subscribed to JoJo's channel. Next time, JoJo, I can set up the redirect. Just let me know ahead of time. I'm gonna try to do it now, but do you have the redirect set up on your channel? You got to do it on your channel.
I don't know. It's okay.
Okay. Well, if y'all are not subscribed to JoJo, I'm gonna put I'm about to get the link.
Yeah, I'll put the link in here so people can know.
Okay, put the link in so y'all can meet us over at for Roast and Review for Bell Collective, and we're about to get up out of here now so that everybody can so they can go do what they need to do. You know, go if they need to go take a bathroom break or whatever, get themselves together.
You gotta take potty breaks.
Take their little potty breaks and stuff. All right. Any other things coming up on y'all channel? Real quick. See what you got coming up this week. Real quick.
Bell Collective on the weekend. Love and Marriage Chancery Reunion Part 2. Roa. I'm on the Whether You Like It or Not panel on Mondays with these two fools.
And it's gonna be on JoJo's channel again this Monday. So yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it is. It's gonna be on JoJo channel. So we'll see y'all right there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, JoJo, real quick, what you got other than Roast Review tonight and the Whether You Like It or Not panel on Monday?
Yeah, so guys, like I said, we got our days mixed up. I thought yesterday was Tuesday for some reason. So I will be after this, and we'll do a roast and review, and then I'll be doing my Dr. Candace Matthews Apartments. Think about pre-recording it, and then JoJo Night Live will be pre-recorded as well and dropped at 9 Central Time. So, because I'm going to a gospel concert tomorrow, so stay
Praise
tuned.
the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So tomorrow y'all are gonna y'all will get Raising Canaan. Y'all know Raising Canaan comes back tonight at midnight, technically. So y'all are gonna get Raising Canaan at some point this weekend. Beyond the Gates, which was a great week. You know, we had the crossover with Young and the Restless with JB Says What at some point this weekend. Y'all know all the usual suspects at some point this weekend. I say that because I have something to do Saturday, I have something to do Sunday, and I am taking my part of my braids out tomorrow night because I have to go get them done Saturday morning. So we're going to get in where we fit into the best of our ability, okay? All right, y'all. Just keep y'all notifications on, and we will see y'all later. Peace. Mwah. Talk to y'all later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.